pretending, tired of being someone else. Don't want
GhostCob's VR to Frosty Piper, take 3. It's insane. Every time I try to take this dadgum video, it's too long. I got a hair in my mouth and I couldn't get it out. It was driving me bonkers. I just can't do it. So we'll start over. GhostCob here. Macy in the closet studio with a cup of mud. Respect the beard. Frosty Piper, fantastic channel. If you're not subscribed, don't panic. Don't panic. Hit the little arrow. Drop down into the root cellar. Go down. Open up the cabinet on the left-hand side. The link will be in there for Frosty Piper's channel, for Olivewood Piper's channel, and the Briar Report, which is the most wonderful place to look for information for pipe tobacco, cigar industry, anything you're looking to do or know about, there is your source, thebriarreport.com. And of course, the Bearded Assassins will be in there as well with a promo code to save you some money on some products if you're interested in that as well. So, congratulations on the subs, Frosty. You are a class act, my friend. You deserve all the subs that you have and many, many more. And I promise you, my friend, there will be many, many more. Your question was we could just talk about anything, or we could talk about our Nirvana smoke. I'm going Nirvana smoke, baby, because that's the way I roll. Nirvana smoke would be last July when I traveled down to Florida to go to Disneyland, and I got to sit down with my pops. I got to sit down with Carl, a.k.a. Olivewood Piper. He'll be in the root cellar. His Instagram will be in there to contact him, make a pipe if you're interested in a pipe. And, of course, his YouTube channel will be there as well. So, that was my Nirvana smoke because, you know, I lost my dad when I was very young. And, you know, I've had some people that were in my life that were a father figure. And I lost Pappy Dave, which was my fire chief, who was my father figure growing up, about 5 years ago, a little more than 5 years ago, I guess, from cancer. And, you know, when I met Carl, I just commented on a video and asked him about, you know, some tobacco he was smoking, and I asked him about the Olivewood pipe he was smoking because I thought it was interesting. Never heard of it. So, little to my knowledge, I gave him my address, and he sent me my first Olivewood pipe. He sent me an Ollie. This is my Olivewood poker, and yes, it is super darkened up. It used to be this color. So I can only imagine what this is going to do as I smoke it. It is unsmoked. It's just too cold here in Pennsylvania to break this thing in. But I will break it in, I promise. It's got that beautiful orange stem. I love this little bulldog. It's a cool looking bulldog. I've always wanted one, and I really like it. I really love the way it came out. So I'm stoked. So that's my Olivewoods. I have a bunch of Olivewoods. Here's the first Devil Ants that he ever made. It's got a real big cant on it, which I love. And it's got the green and black with a little bit of silver stem. We call it the zombie ants. That's Olivewood. He made me, he sent me a maple wood pot. I use this for English. This pretty much only smokes railroad station, haunted bookshop, and Northwoods. Shocker. My Morta that he made me. This is my first Morta. Long Street is what I call it. It's got the Olivewood inlay, and then it's got that beautiful caramel acrylic stem on it, which is gorgeous. I really love it. And then, of course, here's my last ants that he made me. It's a walnut. It's got a purple stem. Call it the Joker. This thing smokes like 2 hours. So I only smoke 515 and Dan's blend mostly out of it. Bijou and Sixpence also go in this. Only because it's got to be a tobacco that I really love in order for this sucker to be packed full, because it's a 2 hour smoke. It's crazy. So, but my Nirvana smoke was last July when we went down to Disney. You know, Pops came down and delivered the Joker and a couple other pipes to me. And we sat and I had my first rusty nail with him. And I also, we sat and talked for a few hours, probably about 4 hours or so we spent together. And it was a good day. It really was. It meant so much to me. That is definitely my Nirvana smoke, because sitting down with him, even just on house party, I feel like I'm talking to my dad. I think that the way he carries himself and the way he talks and the way he talks to me is the way my daddy would talk to me. He's a lot like my uncles and my daddy's brothers, and that's why I think that is so relevant in that meaning. He gives me hell when he needs to, I'll tell you that. But it was really cool to sit down with him and actually get to talk to him, you know, embrace him and give him a big hug and just thank him, and sit down and smoke a pipe together and just hang out. It was really, really cool to do. And that forever will mean something to me. It'll be near and dear to my heart. And I really, truly appreciate it. And I love every pipe that he's ever made for me. I now have 10 Olivewood Piper pipes, ranging from Maplewood to Walnut to Morta to Olivewood. I have 10 pipes, and it's still growing. But it's pretty crazy, I will say that. It is definitely pretty crazy. So, but I ask you to do me a favor, Frosty. I know you're giving away a lot of esoterica stuff. I personally am not a big esoterica fan. I know that sounds weird. I know people are probably going to give me a thumbs down on that, but that's the truth. They just don't wow me. I'm sorry. So what I'm going to ask for you to do, Frosty, if it's okay with you, if I win, if you pull my name, please send the winnings to Mr. Wharf Valley Boy, Mr. Tim. I know he's done a video for you, and I will say that Tim is a great feller. I really like him. I have much respect for him. So if it's okay with you, please, if my name is pulled, send the winnings to him. I really appreciate it, brother. And I just wanted to show you support. Really love your channel, man. I love what you're doing there. And I just want to, you know, give you some support there, man. So thank you very much for everything. Guys and gals, until we can get together and pack a pipe or smoke a great cigar, let all that you do be done in love. Yo, take care and God bless.